Hello, and welcome to our poster. My name is Marta Schroeder, and this is Lynn Duncan and Connie Golick. And this poster reports on the development and validation of eLIPS, an observational language tool for 2 to 5-year-olds. This version is an extension of the previous original version of eLIPS, which was developed for 3 to 5-year-olds, and it has been in use in the Five Council area of Scotland for the past several years. However, since recently the Scottish Government introduced funded early years care for eligible 2-year-olds or early entrants, it became important that eLIPS can help with tracking those children's early language development as well. Now, what's unique about eLIPS is that it's been developed through action research methodology. It is a collaborative project involving early years practitioners, educational psychologists, speech-language pathologists, and academic researchers at Dundee University and the University of the West of Scotland. As such, it is designed to fit into the classroom context and allow practitioners to conduct observations in a child-centered way, following the child's interests and activities. eLIPS involves 3 scales: pragmatic, expressive, and receptive language skills, and each has a dedicated checklist for different play areas in the nursery, including outdoors, snack, sand and water, and house. So the practitioners can conduct observations without disrupting these activities. So, after extending the scale to include items suitable for use with 2-year-olds, we conducted a study to test the validity and reliability of this version of eLIPS, as well as investigate what it could tell us about the prevalence of language delay among early entrants. We recruited 26 early entrants and 24 2-year-olds from private settings. To test concurrent validity, we administered eLIPS together with the UK version of Preschool Language Scales 5, which include a separate expressive and receptive language measures. We also used clinical evaluation of language fundamentals pragmatics profile to compare with our pragmatic scale. And finally, we examined discriminant validity by also administering the cognitive scale from Bayley Scales of Infant and Toddler Development. And you can see the correlations between eLIPS and the other tests on the poster. And here I've also added the correlation with Bayley Cognitive Scale, which was 0.35, and that's similar to the reported correlations of Bayley Cognitive Scale with other language measures. In addition, we investigated the inter-rater reliability on a cohort of additional 25 children. Each of the children was observed twice, once by the researcher and once by their own key worker, and the intra-class correlation coefficient was between fair and good, which we interpret as a good sign given that there were very many different observers. Furthermore, we compared the scores of early entrants with those of their peers from private nurseries. We found that early entrants had much higher rates of risk for language delay as measured by both eLIPS and PLS. You can see the detailed results on the poster. Together, what they show is that eLIPS 2 to 5 can be used by practitioners in a nursery setting, and that it offers comparable insight into children's early language skills as existing standardized assessment. Although its reliability seems to be more sensitive to the effects of familiarity with the child, this is to be expected from an observational tool. Given the higher risk of language delay among the early entrants, we are hopeful that eLIPS 2 to 5 will provide a helpful tool for identifying early language support needs among these children to give them a better start. Thank you.